What's going on, guys? So today we're going to be talking about The Day Before. Now, this is a game that was the most wish-listed game on Steam at one point, and then it was completely taken off, and there was a whole bunch of things going on with disputes for the name and things like that because of trademarks, yada yada yada. Most of you watching this video already know that, but I just wanted to give a brief little kind of backstory on what's going on with this game, and it's been delayed and delayed and delayed. And now, once again, the game is delayed until December when it was supposed to come out this month. Now, that's only pushed back 1 month, but are we really going to get this game? We did get a new trailer, and it came out a couple days ago, and I posted a short little video of the trailer, but I kind of wanted to give you guys my thoughts on what I'm seeing here and what I think is going to happen. So let's start the video. The Day Before. Okay.
The Day Before offers a uniquely reimagined journey into post-apocalyptic MMO open-world survival. Artfully developed by FNTASTIC and brought to you by the publisher MYTONA. The open world of The Day Before is beautiful and richly detailed.
Now, this is stuff that we didn't see in previous trailers, things like this. Now, this right here looks good. Is it the masterpiece that we saw in the original trailers with the reflections and the lighting and all of those things? No, it's not that. But if you look at this, it doesn't look terrible. It looks like, you know, an okay game. So let's keep going.
Set in the present day on the U.S. East Coast, following...
If you look at the textures on the cars, though, it does look super scaled back when you see cars and things like that. Like the grass, it looks okay. The trees look okay. The buildings look okay. But you can see it really on the cars. That part, you know.
In a deadly pandemic.
New Fortune City. So this is the first look of where we're actually getting to see where we're at. So I'm glad that we're getting more info. Don't get me wrong. I'm just still pretty skeptical about the game based on everything that's been happening around it over the last couple years.
The game begins after you are rescued by the survivors of the Woodbury colony. Your new refuge and...
Now, is it just me or were that guy standing over you? It's really reminiscent of Fallout when you're waking up. There's the guy there. I don't know. Maybe they just used some, took some stuff from that. Not stole it, but like used that as their kind of reference.
Safe home.
From now on, the doors of Woodbury will always be open.
And look at this guy here. So it's not terrible, but it looks like a game that came out in like 2019, graphics wise. You know what I mean? Like it's not awful. It's not bad, but the way the lips move, the things like that, it's not what we were originally given, so that's kind of disappointing.
But first, you will create your unique character. Select a personality, choose a gender, and customize every detail. Immersing yourself in our vision of post-apocalyptic America. Woodbury...
I like that it has a character creation and you're not just a generic character that comes with the game. I don't know how in-depth they're going to take the character creation, but I like that that is an option because everybody likes to make their own character. They don't want to be stuck being just whoever comes in the game, at least for me and what I've, seen.
Survivors are working to rebuild the community, constantly needing support.
Now, what does this look like to you guys? If any of you guys have ever played The Division, this looks like a scene out of The Division, which was one of my favorite games of all time. I loved the original. Division 2 was okay, but the first Division was, I loved it. But that was another game that we were told, these are the graphics that we're going to get, and then when the game came out, it was scaled way, way back. But still an amazing game, and the graphics were super amazing for that game for its time.
Supplies, building materials, and various items. Your main task is to bring as much valuable loot as possible.
I like this aspect, going out, looting for your colony, bringing stuff back. I think that's a really cool aspect of the game if they do it properly to where it actually means something and it's not just, oh, this is a little side quest, do this, yada, yada, yada. If it actually is meaningful to the game, I think that'll be a really cool aspect for it. Before we go any farther though, if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure to smash that like button. And if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. We just recently hit 2,200 subscribers. The channel is blowing up, going crazy, and we have a great community. So be sure to subscribe.
And in return, you'll be rewarded with the local currency known as Woodbury coins.
Who the hell?
Woodbury coins. Now, is The Walking Dead Woodbury? I don't know. But are these coins going to be useful? Are they actually going to matter? Is this going to be a game with a lot of microtransactions? I hope not.
I'll need your junk.
Keep track of your health, hunger, and thirst indicators.
That's a huge thing for me in survival games. Health, hunger, thirst. Having those things, it just makes the game feel more alive, knowing that I have to eat, I have to drink, things like that. Keeping track of those, like, I love that part of survival games, even though sometimes it's hard depending on how scarce the food is or the water is. Having that aspect in the game, I think, is really, really cool.
And remember, dangers are everywhere here, ranging from the vicious infected to other players who are ready to take everything from.
Now, when they say other players, do they mean other online players? Is it NPCs? I don't know. If it's other players, I think it's cool, but then, I don't know, I feel like there's going to be a lot of toxic stuff going on, but I guess we shall see.
From you. We've designed survival in this world to be.
Now, I really like this view right here. I think it looks really cool. You know, it's not super detailed, but it doesn't look bad. I think this is a really cool scene. I think it looks nice.
A thrilling experience. The weapons, which can be modified, are made with maximum realism to ensure that.
This right here, this exact scene walking in, I feel like this exact spot was in a Division mission. I want to say like one of the first missions that you start when you play the original Division. I remember coming through here and going up those escalators. Maybe it's the same building in New York, because both games, from what I heard, are like a New York based, right? I know the Division is, but that's what I heard about this. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's that same building that was used. I don't know, but
Combat remains deep and engaging at all times. Each weapon boasts unique characteristics, as well as realistic reload and recoil mechanics.
Why using that gun when you got that assault rifle on your back, my friend? Why using a gun that's 100 years old? I mean, it's a cool gun, but that's super unrealistic to me that you'd be using that instead of your assault rifle on your back. But what do I know?
Completing various community tasks also presents an opportunity to earn Woodbury coins.
Well, well, who do I see here? How's it going, my friends?
Woodbury coins can be exchanged for ammo, from regular to armor-piercing, weapons, protective equipment, backpacks, food, drinks, and medicines.
I like that aspect that you can use your coin to buy that kind of stuff. I think that's pretty cool. Whether it's gear or food, things like that. Upgrading it using your coins. As long as it's not a microtransaction thing. Doesn't that look like a Nuka-Cola machine right there, guys? On the left. I'm just saying.
Spa access to relax, and a gym to work out.
Dude's working out in his full combat gear.
Safeguard your accumulated items by storing them in secure storage. Exchange Woodbury coins for cars to switch.
The cars don't make sense to me. I feel like that's a part of the game. Like these kind of cars, like Humvees, Jeeps, things like that make sense. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. I think it's just a way to try to say, look what we can do in this game.
Collect loot and access distant, hard-to-reach locations.
Okay, guys, the part they're about to talk about right now is, to me, one of the coolest things I've seen in the entire trailer. I think that this part right here is one of the biggest selling points for me, even though I'm still super skeptical about the game as a whole, but this was a selling point for me.
You will receive your own ranch, where you can purchase and upgrade houses, as well as install furniture and decorations.
Because this is the immersion aspect of the game that, for me, I like in a survival game, filling my own place, thing, like doing something like this, having your own little base. Immersion. That's what I need in a game.
The ranch serves as your cozy, safe oasis amidst the post-apocalyptic chaos. Welcome to the next generation of post-apocalyptic MMO open-world survival games like never before. Immerse yourself in the day before.
The day before, early access December 7th.
Okay, early access December 7th. So it's not even a full release, just early access December 7th. Now, what does this mean entirely? I don't know. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments below on what you think and what you're expecting for this game. If you're excited, if you're like, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, let me know down in the comments. And thank you guys so much. Don't forget to hit that like button and that subscribe button if you are not already. And